So I decided to make one last video for my holidays, and the first album I want to show you is Prince, Welcome to America. Got this from my brother for my birthday. He knew that I liked Prince very much, and he said, do you have the new album from Prince? And I said no, so he bought it for me. I used to be a collector from Prince, and I decided to sell my collection. I had a lot of 7 inches, 12 inches bootlegs. I was a member of the Prince fan club here in Holland, and I saw him 10 times, maybe more live. 3 years ago I went to New Power Generation live. I think still he's one of the greatest artists that I know. He writes music, he plays all instruments himself as he wants to. Very, very good. But the last 10-15 years I didn't listen that much to Prince anymore, and I decided to get rid of my collection. And now I'm more into Steven Wilson. But this album I've got, and I listen to it not very often, but I think it's a good album. Welcome to America. It's gatefold. With a download code, 2 inner sleeves with the lyrics. Who's on it? I don't know much people who are on this album. Chris Coleman, Mr. Hayes, of course I know. Liv Warfield, Shelby, Lisa Fiorillo. They sing. She sings a lot. This album is mastered by Bunny Grundman, and I know him. So the sound for the recording is very, very good. So this is the inner sleeves. This is the inner side with some text. I didn't read it yet. Cover with a photograph. It's an okay cover, but I don't especially like that kind of covers. 3 sides are pressed with music, and 1 side is etched, so I will show you the etched side. For the Prince fans, I think it's from 2010, the most songs on here. It's a good album. It's not bad. I think I like the Prince in the early years, mid years I like the best, and later on it got a little bit less good for me. I like the funky stuff. 1 + 1 is 3 is one of the numbers. This number is relaxed. This is the edged side. Relaxed album, a little bit funky. Not too much funky ballads. Okay music. The standard track for me is now Welcome to America. And the track I don't like that much is Hot Summer. So, nice album for Prince fans. I think a must have. For me, nice to have. Then I went to a fair last week, and I bought some proggy albums. The first I bought was this, The Pineapple Thief, Your Wilderness. The photograph for the Steven Wilson fans is a little bit known, I think. It's made by Carl Glover. 2, 4, 8 tracks. And the reason why I like this album is because the drumming is from Gavin Harrison. You see here the pictures, the photographs, typical Carl Glover style. The lyrics. So Bruce Source, of course. Let's see, Steve Kitch, John Sykes, Jeffrey Richardson on cello, viol. I don't know if I missed someone out. I had a CD from this album. It's a very easy record, not too much, but the drumming is sometimes very, very good. So that's The Pineapple Thief. The next album, let's see, what is this? I made a mess, I see. Next albums, I saw this album that was sealed still, Katatonia, The Fall of Hearts. I knew Katatonia by name because it's on the K-Scope label. I didn't know the music. It's in gatefold. It's on the label Peaceville. It was 30 years Peaceville. There's a download code. If you're quick, you can maybe read it. It's the Fall of Hearts. 180 grams vinyl. It's the inner. Katatonia, Swedish, doom metal it's called. But the singing is very soft, if you can call it that way. So it doesn't feel like very doom metal. Sweden. Opeth is Michael Åkerfeldt is with his band in the beginning. He was singing on the album I read somewhere. But this album is from 2000 and I thought 16. Yes, and the two people who are in the band are Anders Nyström and Matthias Norman. And so if I'm correct, Anders Nyström is singing. In the beginning he was grunting and now he's singing, so nice music. I didn't listen to it a lot. This is a double album. I'll show you one of the vinyls, 180 grams, so nice thick vinyl. The Prince album isn't 180 grams, it's I think 140 grams. It feels different. So, Katatonia, the Fall of Hearts. Johan Renske is on. Oh, I'm way off. Jonas Renske and Anders Nyström are the two people who are in Katatonia. The band has fluctuated with members, but those two people are members and grounding members and still in the band. And the band is more than 30 years existing. And Jonas Renske is on the vocals. Here, 4 people, a little bit like Opeth. Photographs. Here another sheet with some lyrics. Katatonia. I bought another album by them. The Great Cold Distance. I read that it was one of the better albums. See if you can read the hype sticker. The Great Cold Distance. Also a gatefold. (2006) this one. This is the back side. So it's normally there are bonus tracks on here. So normally it's I think a double album, of a single album, sorry, and now it's a double album with some bonus tracks because of the 10 years existing from the band. New 10th anniversary edition of the band celebrated 7th studio album featuring July, My Twin and Deliberations. Includes 7 bonus tracks. So the inner sleeves. So I have to listen to it. I like the music, but I have to listen more to really get now to this kind of music. I like the heavy riffing. Some people say it's too much the same, and others say you have to listen it more. You can reach the depth of the music. So I'm going for the last. And the last album that I bought was this one. This was from the early years that I listened to music. Steps Ahead. Michael Brecker, of course, very known. Peter Esquire on drums, also very known. I listened to this and I must say it's not that good. It's easy listening for me now on the backside, and if you have a party, maybe it's nice to hear this. But I like the music to be more stand out. It's like Prince. It's okay, the Prince album, but for me, not the music that I put on very loud and say, hey, that's great. So that's for my update now. I'm 2 weeks on vacation, and I hope that I have some nice record stores in Germany and Austria maybe. and that my porcupine tree is coming in when when I'm going back from holidays. If you're going on holiday, have a nice holiday, and so not if you're not going on holiday, listen to music, and I'll see you. Bye bye.